Borussia Dortmund didn't have a fire sale this summer, but they did quietly move on from some big names. No drama, no headlines, just a calculated clear out and a handful of new faces. But here's the question, is it enough? With Champions League football, the DFB Pokal and a Bundesliga title race all up for grabs and all to be navigated, can this squad, as thin as it looks, can it hold up? In this video, we're breaking down Dortmund's summer transfer window, who left, who arrived, and what it all means for the club's identity, tactics and ambitions under Niko Kovač. Let's start with the departures, because while Dortmund didn't lose a superstar, they did lose depth, promise and legacy. First up then, and first out the door, is Jamie Bynoe-Gittens. That's right, Gittens has gone to Chelsea. Big Jim will be happy when he up the Chelsea. That was a 56 million baseline transfer fee with a further 9 million in add-ons to be triggered. Gittens is 20 years old. He's an England under-21 winger, 12 goals and 5 assists last season. Chelsea beat out FC Bayern for his signature. Wonder what Dishy Danny makes of that one. Dortmund cashes in. They do lose a future star, however, he just didn't quite fit, did he, under Niko Kovac's system. Youssoufa Moukoko, remember him? That feels like a blast from the past. Moukoko's gone to FC Copenhagen for €5 million. He was once Germany's next great number 9. They do love a number 9, don't they, in Deutschland? He's the youngest ever Bundesliga debutant. After a tough loan at Nice in Ligue 1, he heads to Denmark for a reset, and do you know what? We genuinely hope it works out for the once wonder kid on Football Manager. Gio Reyna then, the American, he's gone to Borussia Gladbach, so 4 million baseline transfer fee with a further 3 million in bonuses to be triggered. He is, Reyna, a US men's national team regular. He's technically gifted, although injury prone. He's going to reunite with countryman Joe Scally. Gladbach then for Reyna offers rhythm, minutes and a fresh start ahead of the 2026 World Cup, which of course is being hosted in their native USA along with Canada and Mexico. Sébastien Haller, he's gone to FC Utrecht on a free. This is a poignant story. The former Ajax and West Ham striker, he beat cancer. Fucking well done, sunshine. And also, he won the AFCON in 2024 for his native Côte d'Azur for the Ivory Coast. Haller returns to the club where it all began. It's a sentimental move, though, after a long spell. So if you've done the maths, that's 4 exits, 4 different stories, from Wonder Kids to Warriors. Dortmund's summer clear-out was quiet, but meaningful. Get ready for the arrivals then, because while Dortmund didn't flood the market, they made some smart, strategic moves. First in, Jobe Bellingham. That's right, Jobe Bellingham came in from the Black Cats of Sunderland for €30 million. He is, of course, Jude's younger brother. He's got a box-to-box engine, he's physical, he's fearless, and he's already showing flashes. It's not just a name, he's got actual bite. Fabio Silva has come in from Wolves. Wonder what Dirty John makes of that one. €22.5 million for the striker. He's Portuguese. He is talented, but is his heart really in it? I suppose it's going to come down to Niko Kovač to unlock his potential. This could be a wild card signing. Carney Chukwuemeka. Old Chukwuemeka's come in from Chelsea. Big Jim's let one go. Coming from Chelsea for €20 million. He's 21 years old. He's an attacking midfielder. He was on loan last season. Of course, that's now been made permanent. He is press resistant. He's creative in tight spaces, and he's going to add a new dimension to the midfield. Well, we say add. I mean, he was there on loan, but this will be a new lease of life because, of course, he's there on a permanent basis. Anselmino. Anselmino's coming on loan from Chelsea. They're having a bit of a clear out, aren't they? 20-year-old Argentine centre-back. He debuted against Union Berlin, got an assist, did play for 75 minutes, and Kovač called him, and I quote, world class. Jan Couto's coming from Manchester City. Actually, he was on loan, but this move has now been made permanent on the basis of €20 million exchanging hands. He's a Brazilian right back. He's quick, he's technical, and he's attack-minded. He adds width and energy up and down those flanks. Daniel Svensson is coming from Nordsjælland for €6.5 million. He's a modern-day fullback. He's ambitious and tactically sharp. We've covered him before, so go and check that out in our back catalogue. Cadillac? You can get yourself a Cadillac if you want and listen to this as a podcast. Anyway, check out our back catalogue, and actually links in the description down below to the video on Daniel Svensson. And Patrick Drews, he's coming from VfB Bochum on a free. He's a veteran backup keeper, solid insurance behind Swiss Gregory Kerbel, the number one keeper. So that's 7 signings, no superstars, but plenty of upside. Again, Dortmund didn't chase headlines. 7 signings, no superstars, but plenty of upside. Dortmund again didn't chase headlines. They reinforced in key areas. So what does all this mean for the squad? Let's talk depth, let's talk tactics, and let's talk Niko Kovac's blueprint. In terms of squad depth, the squad does feel light, and letting a 3-1 lead slip in their Bundesliga opener, that was against St. Pauli, it does sort of show really that there is a lot of fragility and not much squad depth there. Injuries to Brandt or Girassi, well, that could expose this lack of cover. All right, Patrick Drews as a keeper is solid, but Kerbel staying fighting fit is a non-negotiable. As for their attack, they do have the African bagsman in Serhou Girassi. He brings goals. He's clinical, he's physical, he's already delivering. He's scored in every single game this season. Fabio Silva, as we've called him out already, he's a wild card. If he clicks, Dortmund could pose a real threat. And Julian Brandt looks leaner, sharper and hungrier than ever. We love him, don't we, Gonzo? We love Julian Brandt. He is, after all, fighting for his spot in the team, and that can only be good news. In the midfield then, we've got Chukwuemeka adding creativity, and Jobe Bellingham, younger brother of Jude, he brings that energy. Expect then a high press, fast transitions and no passengers. And in the defence, Anselmino, he could be a breakout star, couldn't he? Along with Couto and Svensson, well, they offer attacking width, but without depth, Dortmund may struggle to rotate across 3 competitions. And in terms of their overall shape, well, Niko Kovač, he's craving intensity. He wants a high press with fast breaks and tactical discipline. It's not flashy, it's functional. And it might just work, it might just work. Dortmund's rebuild is quiet, but calculated. The pieces are there. The question is, can they all stay fit, stay focused, and stay in the fight? That's Dortmund's summer transfer window all wrapped up. No fireworks, no panic, just smart moves, some tough goodbyes, and a squad built for speed and structure. They've lost promise, but have gained purpose. And under Kovač, they're not here to entertain, they're here to compete. This is where we ask you to do some work then. Which signings excite you the most? Which departures are keeping you awake at night? And can Dortmund go deep in Europe with this squad? You know what you can do. There's a comment section down there. It's got your name written all over it. Let us know. I want to hear from you, Dortmund fans, Bundesliga heads, and just anybody that's intrigued in watching this rebuild unfold. And while you're at it, smash that like, hit that subscribe, and spread the word about the channel while you're out and about and in with a shout. This is Dortmund, this is Kovač, and this is the season they're setting out to prove everyone wrong. But don't go just yet. No, don't go. Eyes up here, because this is a Bundesliga playlist that we've curated just for you to watch whenever it suits. Thanks as always for showing up, as you do with every single video.